We've got a game in Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium. As we roll into Week 12 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football, these are the types of games that can help define your season. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Western Michigan Broncos. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game he understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Broncos ready to kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Bison will have the first possession in this one as their offense comes out to go to work. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. In their last win, he had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times. Back to throw, it's Boley. Holds on, it's Myers. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense set for a first down play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. And that one's incomplete. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. 1st and 10 coming up. Using his legs, it's Scott. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Talk about a great way to start the game and setting the tone right out of the gate.
You ain't lying. Sometimes it takes a couple drives to get the juices going and get in a rhythm. No, sir. They came on the field locked, loaded, ready to roll. No slow start here.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Jamal Roberts. Here's a guy that can really deliver tough yards on the ground for this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched in most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes a man miss. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
Got enough for the first down. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. They'll need a bunch on second down. On the run, it's Roberts. Nowhere to go.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be fourth down from the 24. They'll send out the kicker here. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. And send the tight end in motion. They'll run it. It's Scott. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They'll call a timeout. Play clock running short. It was down to 5 before the stoppage. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Knocked down immediately.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Absolutely perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Looking for a man, it's Lindsey. Out wide left, it's Roberts. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Straight ahead, it's Roberts. Just smothered on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
2nd down to the air. Turns up, it's Roberts. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Broncos have this offense rolling. Quick completion to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking left. Makes the grab. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Broncos go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He wants to throw it. Looking to get it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He wants it all. Touchdown, Broncos. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And he added the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Boley. Got his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Sells the run, wants to pass. Took a shot as he threw.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Left side, it's Mason. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Push is ahead. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Off play action. Oh, pressure's coming. Snags it. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Bowling. Caught. There he goes. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Scott. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Powers inside. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll move the wide receiver. Snaps on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Got it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sets his feet. It's Lindsey. Throws for the tight end. The sure hands. It's Bowers. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the Broncos will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. On the move, it's Scott. He's got the first down. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the Pitt Panthers. And it's the home team looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now over to your game inside Waldo Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Toss sweep to the right. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They give it back to him. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
The Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. That kicker. Nasty looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Hauls it in. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. That'll be enough to give them a first and... From the 10.
Well, the field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal range. They get the completion, now setting up 1st and goal.
Short gain on the play before he slides.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Quarterback keeper. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Scott. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Hits inside. It's Scott. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Bowling. Out wide left, it's Mason. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it on the counter. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Takes the handoff. It's Mitchell. At midfield, he's got room. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Got the first down, the 20, Inside, touchdown, North Dakota State. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. The quick out. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Well, obviously, a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
The Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Jukes his way for more. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Gonna run it. It's Scott. Sweet cut there. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Sells the run, looking to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Scott. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on 2nd down? The run inside. It's Scott. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Selling the fake. Rushes on. Hit as he throws. With the catch, it's Myers. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Back to throw, it's Boley. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And that is no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Wide receiver comes in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Barnett. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds. They'll chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Quick give. It's Roberts. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the two-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws him to within a field goal. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Hits him with a stiff arm. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, it's Scott. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. Snowed under by the defense. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Boley. Makes the grab on the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game, and Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming. And in that situation where you just need one 1st down to end the game, you can go out and execute like that. They're going to feel good after this one.
7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. He gets just a few links away from that 1st down marker as they almost convert on 3rd down there.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
And he got it! They walk it off! A field goal to win it! Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.